Welcome, and thank you for watching our Making a Homestead miniseries. In this episode, we're going to show you how we restored this old Midwest barn and turned it into the main workshop here on the homestead. Right here, right now, on In Tandem.
This barn behind us is one of the first projects we started on. The old foundation that was underneath it was caving in, and so our customer wanted us to have it lifted, foundation re-poured, and then the barn brought back up to working order. So we did exactly that. New foundation underneath, new flat work inside. And so over the last couple weeks to a month or so, we've been working on recladding the outside. We got some old barn boards from previous barns, and we've cladded the whole north side, part of the east side, and then new tongue and groove all the way around the bottom to give it that wainscoting look that will match the main barns that are out here. So let's go inside and take a look. So far we've framed this hole down a little bit. We're going to be putting a French door right here. This will be kind of the main entrance to the workshop. We've studded off the wall, dividing the workshop from this cold storage, reframed and insulated that whole area. So soon enough that'll be kind of workshop office area. And then there's cold storage behind it.
We were looking for a solution for our workshop here. We have this insulation up, and in other like climate controlled spaces, it's easier just to do drywall and keep these beams exposed. But there's some flexion in the loft here, so we were worried about the drywall cracking. Running wood lengthwise, these beams kind of all run different. So we thought maybe we'd come up with a solution and just taking, we call them wood cookies, I guess. Pieces of tree that we cut up, you can just slice a line and snap them in half, put them up along there. So we should be able to fill this in, and it'll give us a nice ceiling with a cool texture to it.
As the weather warmed up, we moved outside and got to work putting new tin on the south wall. After we finished recladding the south wall, it was time for the rest of the workshop to get some fresh paint and concrete.
Hey guys, wanted to give you an update on the workshop. Up until this point, you've been seeing us rocking on the outside, getting all the stuff done. We got our fuel tanks in, concrete, rock walls, corner trim, polycarbonate. Even behind me, we got a little landscape bed, dress everything up on the outside, make it look really nice. But I really wanted to give you an update on the inside. Let's go take a look. So in here, we kind of still need to bring some life to this area, but we've got our cookies in the ceiling. We've got the benches all laid out and built. We've got the plywood kind of fill everything in. It's all insulated. We've got electrical receptacles in. And basically with this space, we're gonna make it kind of, like any sort of functional workshop. We'll have a small desk here so we can do paperwork type things or manage some aspects of the property. Probably have a little lamp. We've got banks of power outlets up there, which will be getting chargers for cordless chainsaws and other equipment that we use around the property. We'll have storage for all of our oils and different additives and just general lubricants and things that you need on the farm here. And then we've got a whiteboard, as well as we'll probably have a little map of the property as far as trying to simplify communication between different people that are out at the property. We'll be able to write things on the whiteboard and then notate where it is on the property on a map if we have it, or if they have guests out here, they can talk about where on the map to go because this property is 120 acres. This wall here will get some sort of a tool rack to hold general like shovels, rakes, those types of things on one side. Probably a chainsaw grinder over in the corner, and then chainsaw racks. Well, they'll hang up on the wall upside down as long as we'll have some saw chains. Just get everything really set up in here to be a functional workshop. It'll also have wood storage right outside the doors here, and you'll be able to come in here and build something if you so choose. So we will show you guys the catch-all of the construction site. If any of you guys have ever been familiar with construction and building, you always kind of need to have your surplus supplies where all the things of the job site kind of just end up. So right now, we've just got a bunch of different projects basically that have ended up in this room. But it keeps us so that we can keep our stuff out of the inclement weather outside, keep our stuff in here, and give other contractors a place for they can keep their scissor lift and then get to the electrical later. This room will actually turn into wood storage area, equipment storage, and then we've got a loft up above here where you can store kind of any excess goods. There's always some sort of things like hoses that can be put away in the winter, other excess supplies. It's always good on the farm. You always end up ordering a little bit more than you need for some things because you're gonna need it down the road. So it's like tree watering bags, hoses, sprinklers, all that stuff can just go up there in the wintertime, and then vice versa, things that you need in the summer can come down, and wintertime things can go up there. And then we'll have equipment in here. We can have the lawnmower, wood splitter, all this stuff will kind of just be positioned in here. And then outside, we'll have the fuel station there. We're thinking about making a nice little trellis, a little containment area so you won't see those tanks at all. We've got water, have a pressure washing station. All the water runs down. And then over here, we think we're gonna have like a little lunch / picnic area, a little trellis too. So there'll be a table or two over here where you can enjoy sitting out, looking out over the pasture where the goats are. Got a fire pit out there. Should be pretty cool. Multi-use.
Thanks again for watching our Making a Homestead miniseries. We hope you were inspired or learned something new along the way. We have plenty more to come, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss a thing.
We have a pigeon infestation. Solution. See if it works. So.
More humane.
Those eyes are freaky.
So I had a nice long relaxing weekend and I show up Monday morning to the pigeons. Hey Aaron, what's this owl's name?
Which one?
Well, One Eye here.
Yeah,
One Eye Willie?
yeah.
One-Eyed Willie had brain surgery from a pigeon and he shat on him and then perched wherever he was sitting. So, we got Hoot and Holly up there. I was supposed to be doing the job of keeping them away, but must not work. Nothing we've tried has worked. I think we're gonna have to kill them.